like, why does he get the pass? Not that there ever is a pass, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. I understand what you're saying.
That's what people say anyway.
I think it's just because he's so down with the gang shit. I mean,
I suppose once you
get to
once
a point,
once you're in that deep, I suppose
can
that's
say
the
no?
least of like his worries. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think saying something as small, I mean, it's not as small as that, but in terms of this case, once you're in that deep with doing gang shit and doing drug shit, and you know what I mean, then saying one word, you ain't asked. It's not really an issue to you, and sort of especially to the people around him who see him doing all this gang shit, so probably hear it and just think, "Fuck it," like I'm not really bothered, you know.
What's like your actual opinion on Tekashi?
It's split. It's pretty split because on one hand, if I looked at him as an individual who makes music, even though he's trash and he's got no lyrics, it's lit as fuck, you know, like his music bops, like you can't help but do a little bit of a jig to it. So therefore, I do like him, even though I know it's not the highest quality. It's still fucking.
He's a bit of a guilty pleasure in a way.
Yeah, like sort of like that. But on the other half, this guy is an idiot, man. This guy is an idiot. But also at the same time, not because he's making money moves, you know.
I suppose it was good that as soon as he's out, because of this, he had a song lined up. How did he have a song lined up?
I mean, it was shit. Have you heard it? It was again just another one of those shit ones. Like, ha, I'm mad. You know what I'm saying? It's just a guy bubbling around. He doesn't care. He doesn't give a shit.
I know.
He came on live and got like, I know Tory Lanez broke the live record, didn't he? But when he got Drake on his quarantine radio with like 300,000 live views. And then when he came out of prison, man like 6ix9ine, he got 2 million live views, bro.
I know.
2 million, man. How?
That's unprecedented. That 2 million people watching live.
Yeah, bro, that's TV shit. My guy had a TV channel.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. And he was just.
But that's the world we live in, isn't it? In a way.
And like he came out and he said, I couldn't fight fire with fire. You know, because obviously he did all like the rioting, and we could talk about that in a minute. But he said, people don't like me because I shout and I got like rainbow hair. Other than that, people don't have a reason to not really like him. Do you know what I'm saying? So they just jump on the wagon of I don't like this guy.
I mean, I'd have to disagree with that.
I mean, that's his words. That's not. I'm
yeah. That's what I mean. But I'd have to disagree with that because I don't know.
He's done over shit. Yeah, he's done over shit. Like all the allegations.
I mean,
like fucking around with kids and shit. You know, like
I don't know if to believe it, but I did see one like tweet with an article saying that he like raped some underage girl or something like that.
Yeah, it was like 14, like those loads on like DJ Academics. In case anyone's like in with that, he does like sort of news, like little 4-minute videos, like news about all it, just what's going on in that kind of scene. And he did a full blown 40-minute video where he did an interview like 3-4 years ago with him, and he was speaking about all this scandal and stuff. And it is a bit more deep than just straight up that was the case, you know. Like she was obviously down for it as well, which again can never be condoned still. But you know what I'm saying? Like in that kind of street life, that kind of shit just fall on your plate. Like he said he didn't know as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Like she's saying she's 18 because, you know what I'm saying, people can look that old now. So it is a bit deeper than that, but still on, you know what I'm saying? Like you take your precautions.
How old are you as well?
Only a few years older than us, I think.
Still, that's shady. But
yeah, big shade. Big shade.
He's a shady guy, isn't he?
I suppose that's just like the gang world, you know what I mean? Where did we get onto this? We came from Tekashi, correct?
Tekashi, yeah, we did start. Trying to think if there's anything else to touch on with Tekashi. I know his location got out of his safe house. Did you see that?
And then he moved straight away.
Oh, obviously, mate.
It's crazy though.
Well, mate, think of all the
people that want him dead now.
He's been doing,
Bro, he has snaked so many people out. He cannot like move without having to look over his shoulder.
I know.
Always like my guy.
Exactly.
He says he's like the king of the streets, but my guy's probably shitting himself every time he goes out in public.
Oh well, yeah, that's the thing. Now, that's the thing. I've seen another podcast that he was on stuff before he got done saying like test my gangster, whatever.
Yeah.
And then now he's like, and then in that live he was like, oh no, I'm just not about that gang shit.
Yeah, he was like, hey, I'm not even about that gang shit. I'm like, bro,
exactly.
you have been sort of preaching the gang shit since your come up vibe. But he said on that live, he said, I basically told all of the gangsters to just like endorse me on this gang shit, and I'll just make you loads of money because I can make lit tunes, and they were basically like, okay. So they just sort of like played along with his gang vibe, you know, even though he knew he wasn't gang deep down.
See, but why bother? You don't even need to do that.
I know, but for him, he did. You know, that's how he felt. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes
I suppose it's probably easy to get caught up in that, to be fair. But
that's also the lifestyle.
But then you're not getting caught up in raping 14-year-old girls, are you? Do you know what I mean? Like, you
that's
know
not
what
shit
you're doing
that you
there.
need to get caught. Yeah, of course. There's a line where he could have gone into that, but still stayed super low key and like had the gang vibe around him, but not really endorsed any of their activities and just chilled on his own, you know?
Because that's the thing. I'd say, like, a person similar but completely opposite in the same way is Post Malone.
Who sort of...
He's got all the tats.
He's like culture like appropriated, like the
that's
gang
what I mean.
vibe.
He's still out there, but he doesn't have to pretend that he's some hot shot. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and like pretend he's all with the guns and shit.
Everyone. I prefer Post Malone. Do you know what I mean?
Mate, I think personally, I don't think you can put them two in the same category. Post Malone,
definitely.
He's just a well better artist. Like, he actually puts pride into his work. Man, like 6ix9ine.
To be fair, they don't come around often. These good white rappers, do they? But
no,
when they do, they tend to be decent. They tend to be decent.
I think,
but I'm sure there's plenty of bad ones that I don't end up seeing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's plenty of bad overall rappers that you don't end up seeing anyway.
Yeah. I know. I saw a tweet about that saying, how come no one tells you that you can't rap nowadays? Like, and people just still put it out. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, people just say, that's nice, bro. Yeah, go ahead, do that. Like, they don't, like, I like people who give me real advice. Like, if I try something and I do,
well, that's what everyone says.
You like a clip, or even with this, do you know what I'm saying? I want someone to tell me what it's really like, what they really think, because how am I going to improve? How am I going to get better if you're saying, you're just...
For every story that I've heard about someone that's had like a huge rise and then an even bigger fall, they've said, I just had too many yes men. I swear that's everyone says that.